We begin with breaking news on this Friday night. We've just learned more than 200 Jacksonville firefighters are in self-quarantine, and more than a dozen of them have tested positive for COVID-19. Thank you for staying up with us tonight at 11. I'm Anthony Austin. So according to a statement by Mayor Lenny Curry's office, Jacksonville Fire Chief Keith Powers told the mayor that 214 firefighters are currently in self-quarantine and 14 have tested positive for the virus. Now, in that statement, the mayor also said, quote, "I've been closely monitoring the health and safety of our firefighters since Chief Powers first informed me earlier this week that 2 had tested positive for the coronavirus. Our ability to protect and serve the citizens of Jacksonville is reliant on keeping our first responders healthy." So just a short time ago, I spoke with Randy Wise, president of the Jacksonville Association of Firefighters. He tells me that fire stations will require more social distancing in the stations, and he expects firefighters to start wearing masks while on duty. He says 214 firefighters under self-quarantine is a large number, but he expects some to actually start coming back as early as next week. But in the meantime, he says public safety will remain a priority.
We work 3 shifts, so you can divide that number by 3, and that's the daily shortage. And so that's still a large impact. I mean, you're talking 70 or 80. But, you know, we have firefighters willing to work overtime. And again, there's some other measures that the chief can take to lessen that impact. But I don't think the citizens will notice any change of response times or anything like that as it relates to a shortage.
So that self-quarantine period once again is 14 days. Now, back in April, Mayor Curry asked City Council to pass emergency legislation to allow recently retired first responders to return to work to assist with the pandemic. The City Council did approve the bill, which means if necessary, those retired first responders will be allowed to return for the city without jeopardizing their retirement or pension plans. Now, Wise says he doesn't expect that to happen. It would probably be a last resort option.